I'm here with Bruce Cohen at Zariah Capital at Resi Boston 2024. Bruce, thanks for being with us.
Pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about your company. What are you looking for? What's your investment thesis?
We invest broadly in drugs, devices, diagnostics, digital health. We are early to mid-stage investors. We're usually agnostic about sector. We invest relatively early in devices and diagnostics and later in therapeutics.
Excellent, thank you. And this is not your first Resi.
No, I'm a regular.
So what keeps you coming back? What's at Resi? What makes it different from other conferences that I'm sure you've been to?
The thing that makes Resi different for me is Karen, who runs the place and runs it like a Swiss train, that it's incredibly well organized, everything works, the whole system makes it one of the easiest places to go as an investor because you can set up meetings really easily, and it's got the right mixture of one-on-ones and roundtables and other events. So it's a great place to concentrate a whole bunch of potential investment opportunities as well as getting educated on panels.
So speaking of one-on-ones, have you had any intriguing ones today without mentioning any companies specifically? What's your ROI been for the day?
Today it's been pretty good. More as a judge in one of the pitch contests than as I spent a good chunk of today on panels and not doing one-on-ones. But there's a lot of quality here gets better every year of the kinds, and I've been coming for probably 10 years. And the quality of the companies that are looking for money has been increasing pretty rapidly.
And I don't know if you had a chance to use the partnering system for the conference today. If you did, do you have any thoughts on it? Was it intuitive or unintuitive? What did you think?
I think it's very easy to use. It doesn't change a lot year to year, in my experience. You can quickly go through all the invitations you get. You can set meetings up. It does a lot of stuff by itself. It's easy to move things around. It works for me.
Okay. And off the top of your head, without, again, mentioning any company specifically, have you found any investments here at Resi, not today obviously, but over the past few Resis that you've attended, have any companies come out of it that you moved to the next stage with and ultimately ended up investing in?
On average, it's one or two a year that I put into our process. And then after that, it's a little more luck of the draw, because it's very competitive in the spaces we look. It's an important part of our deal flow. I don't think off the top of my head I can tell you how many came out the other end and wound up getting funded and sold.
And what, if there were one piece of advice you could give to startups who are seeking funding, what would it be?
About Resi or about just in general? So we just had a panel about what to do about that in the diagnostic space. And I think the consensus of our group was you got to get to the value proposition very early in the pitch. And the closer you get to devices and diagnostics, the more important that becomes. What we see a lot of people who fail is they dance around too long before they get there, and no one really has any attention span anymore. So in the first minute or two, you got to give me a reason to invest.
Bruce, that is fantastic advice. Thanks for that. I think a lot of startups will be eager to hear it, and hopefully that'll increase their chances of success. Thanks for coming to Resi Boston. Always great to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you at the next Resi.
Thanks so much for having me.